Welcome to Sugoi Anime, episode 10. So, today, I'm with Magikarp.
Bonjour.
So this is it's like an unofficial episode, and I guess not as professional. And obviously I'm the only one here besides Magikarp.
Duh.
Just because it was pretty hard to figure out a schedule with people for this week. Also, we weren't planning on making an episode at all, but I was bored and I have some time, so I decided to make an episode. So that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? So if you're willing to listen to boring old me talk to myself and Magikarp,
I am not boring.
join in. Because I'm going to talk about Mob Psycho 100. And yeah, it'll probably be a shorter episode, but I just decided to probably talk about this anime because I literally just recently finished watching it. Just now. I just now, like an hour or two ago, finished watching the whole season. So, yeah. I kind of want to talk about it because it's a freaking good show. Anyways, I'm Brian Polite, obviously. I'll be your host today, and this is Magikarp.
That is Mr. God Magikarp to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So yeah. So a bit of news. We really don't have any news. I couldn't really find anything this week. I guess they added a couple more Pokemon and like Pokemon Go, and there's like a holiday event. They always have events going on. Besides that, there wasn't really anything too interesting that caught my eye, honestly, when it comes to news. So, didn't really include anything at all. Oh, I mean, obviously, it's Christmas time. So, a Merry Christmas to all of you. I got this Christmas sweater from online. Viral threads. Wish you an okay Christmas. So I wish you an okay Christmas out there, you know? Actually, I wish you a great Christmas. Same with Magikarp. So I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Anyways, so I kind of want to talk about, well, I guess news-wise. So right now we have 30 subscribers on YouTube. Pretty cool. We got a couple followers. We got like 39, 40 on Instagram. And then, yeah, we're slowly growing here and there, you know. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed or joined us on Instagram, you totally should. You totally should. Because, you know, we're doing some good stuff here. I mean, this episode might be a little boring. Not really, because this is going to be the best episode. Maybe. But especially because Magikarp's here with me today. Like he always is. But yeah, so we're going to talk about Mob Psycho 100. Oh, before that. So obviously, you know to watch us on YouTube. Okay? If you're on YouTube, like the video. You want to like that video. You want to hit the thumbs up button. Because, let me tell you why. Hitting that thumbs up button instantly makes my heart smile. So thanks. If you leave a comment, that actually is pretty awesome because we definitely respond back, especially because we don't have very many subscribers or viewers. By the way, I'm wearing a Canada hat because I lived in Canada for 2 years, Toronto to be exact, which was pretty dope and super cold. But it was a good time. Shout out to my Toronto people. But anyways, also subscribe to our channel. Also give us like a suggestion for an anime to watch, man. Like we literally have been watching everything that you guys have suggested to us. Like Hajime no Ippo was a recommendation that we fully watched. Juni Taisen, or Zodiac Wars was another recommendation. It was our first recommendation, and the season just ended, and it was amazing. So seriously, thank you. Thank you for that recommendation. I'm pretty sure the season ended at least. It was 12 episodes so far. But that's a lot of new animes are shorter like that. It was really good. I want to make a main subject on these topics that you recommended, these shows that we've watched. The Irregular Magic High, finally got to watch that. I'm going to finish that soon, Lee, I promise. But yeah, so help us out by giving us more recommendations. If you've already recommended a show, do not worry. Recommend more. Just keep recommending. Trust me. I keep it all written down. Magikarp loves to watch anime. Me and Magikarp and George and my buddies, even my girls sometimes, we watch anime all the time because it's the best. So I guess it's kind of like news, but I'm working on my first review. So this channel, we do podcasts, like you guys know, and this is our 10th episode, which is pretty cool. But I want to do more with Sugoi anime. I want to do a lot more, and one of the things I want to do is review animes, and I'll probably do it by seasons. Like season 1 of, Attack on Titan or Sword Art Online or whatever it is. Older animes too. Some people might think that we only like the new stuff, new animes, but I like all kind of animes, and I'm open to learn and watch more animes too. That's what I'm saying. Give me suggestions, because I've been watching anime for years, but I'm not like a religious anime elitist, you know what I mean? So I just kind of watch what I like, or what I've been recommended, or what I've seen. And so if you have an episode or an anime that's good, that's older, please recommend it. I will definitely check it out, I promise. But yeah, I want to make reviews, and I'm currently working on my first review. It'll probably be about The Boy and the Beast, or it might actually just be about Mob Psycho 100, because I did literally just finish watching that. Now, I'm not a professional reviewer at all, or a journalist, if you haven't noticed. So the reviews are probably going to be more of just my thoughts on the subject or the anime in the season. Just kind of like what we do with the podcast, but it'll be extremely condensed. It'll be about 10 minutes for a review. I'm not going to do a rating system. But anyways, the point is, I guess we'll talk about that. I'll kind of put that out there. I'll make a video about that later on or something. But I'm planning on probably releasing it in the coming weeks. So I still got to film a lot more for it. But anyways, if you're excited, or if you're down to to watch some reviews for animes, let me know. Leave a comment. If you're on iTunes, subscribe. Leave us a review. We still do not have any reviews on iTunes. If you want to give us a review, I will read it on here, no matter what the rating is. I don't care. If it's 1 star or 5 stars, I will read it on the podcast. Whatever feedback is, I'm grateful for. And then if you want to help us out a little bit more, you can go to patreon.com, type in Sugoi Anime, Sugoi Anime, and yeah, give us some cheddar, which goes to Sugoi Anime, getting maybe Magikarp a girlfriend, or getting more posters, a better studio, whatever it is, working on the podcast. So you should help us out. So, yeah. I think, is there anything else that I wanted to say? Magikarp?
I hate you with a fiery passion.
Mm. Mm. Oh my.
You are so stupid.
My gosh, dude. You scare me sometimes. You know that?
But of
Anyways,
course.
let's move on. Let's move on to the main topic,
Finally.
which is Mob Psycho 100. Okay. The Mob Psycho 100 is actually made by the same studio and same manga artist that made One Punch Man. Right there. Which is one of my favorite shows. It's a newer show. Mob Psycho 100 is even newer. The thing about what Mob Psycho 100 is, it is... I'll probably redo this subject later on as well, just so you know real quick. Just because, I mean, you know, it's like, I'm just by myself, and so I'm just listening to my own opinions and stuff. But when I have somebody else with me, besides Magikarp, of course, it'll be more entertaining. We have more fields of opinions. Fields of view, I was going to say. Doesn't really make sense. Anyways, so Mob Psycho 100 was sick, dude. It was a freaking sick AF anime. Like, I loved it. At first, it was a little hard to watch because the art style is so different, which I have heard people say, you know, personal people of mine, personal buddies. It's like the same concept with One Piece. You know, One Piece. It's a great anime. It's still going on. Amazing. I love it. But you know, it's really like the art style is very different. It's kind of like for kids. And Mob Psycho 100, it's not so much that it's for kids. It's just the art style is it's like rough around the edges, I guess you could say. Like it's purposely supposed to be like that. But it's like it was like painted, you know, instead of like drawn almost. I mean, that's what it looks like, you know what I mean? Like obviously it was drawn, but like it looks like it was used by like brush strokes sometimes. Anyways, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of the ghosts when they appear, they're just like brush strokes. Anyways, the art style is different, but I think it's awesome. And it has honestly some of the coolest action fighting scenes like I've seen in an anime. It is so sick. I mean, it's the artist of One Punch Man, so you know the fights are gonna be sick. But I like Mob Psycho 100 a lot for the concept of it literally being like, dude, it's a freaking like. So it's pretty much the polar opposite of One Punch Man. Instead of him being the strongest man on Earth, he's literally the strongest psychic on Earth. So like, instead of physical powers or physical strength, he's mentally powerful. Pretty much. But it's pretty sick. It's so cool. Like the fighting, the story. Like at first, for a while, you don't really get too much character development. Like you get kind of like some backstory and like you learn about the characters, but I would say about halfway through the season is when it starts to like really, really, really do a lot of character development. Like with Ritsu, Mob's brother, like it goes really deep into his like personality, and it's super sick. Like he's definitely, I really like Ritsu, and like right now, the three main characters I would say are Mob, Hanazawa, and Ritsu, and then obviously like Dimple, Sama, the demon, and Reagan Arataka, I think it was. But like out of three main psychics, I think of power, it's obviously Mob first, Hanazawa, Hanazakawa. I think it's Hanazawa, just Hanazawa, the blonde hair kid, and then Ritsu. I think that's the power level, like Mob, Hanazawa, Ritsu. But I kind of feel like Ritsu he might go to the dark side. I feel like he might go to the dark side just because at the end of the anime, at the end of the episode or the end of the season, the last episode. And especially when he meets the kid from Claw that pretended to be like a what's it called, an intern. He pretended to be an intern, the redhead kid. But he was actually like the son of the main boss of Claw, the evil organization. Excuse me.
No.
He pretended to be,
I hate my life.
An intern, but he's actually way stronger than all the guys there. I think he's like on Mob's level, honestly. Maybe Mob, if he freaked out, he might be able to beat him, possibly. But he is super strong. I honestly don't know that kid's name. I forgot his name. But he seems to have a very big interest in Ritsu. I think that he wants to like have Ritsu join him in Claw. He might even become like his trainer or something. So I'm very interested in. I mean, because obviously there's going to be a season 2, like obviously, and I feel like that kid is going to be a big part of season 2. I feel like Ritsu is going to be a big part.
Finally, that's
like
over.
The Claw guys that got from Division 7, that got effed up. I feel like they will actually join Mob and the good guys. So pretty much I feel like season 2 or the next story arc or whatever, it'll be pretty much like the good guys versus Claw. But the good guys will consist of, Reagan and his crew with like Mob and Hanazawa, Ritsu, Dimple. I really like the chemistry of Dimple and Reagan. Arataka? 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 I don't know, whatever. But I really like their like chemistry because they obviously they call each other's bluffs. Well, especially Reagan. Dimple calls Reagan's bluff, so it's kind of funny. I like that a lot. But they're gonna work together, and I like that a lot. Dimple might even be able to take over Reagan, and Reagan might want to like he might get like powers because of Dimple. I don't know. We'll see. But I think it's funny, and I think it'll work out. Also, the kids. Hanazawa's training the kids, which is cool. I feel like they're going to be stronger. And I feel like those guys from Claw, like the guy with the sword, which was so cool, the scars. And then the illusion guy that can multiply himself. I think he's gonna join the good guys, the sword guy, maybe even the grandpa dude, and then the beast tamer guy. I think they're all gonna join. I feel like they're all gonna join the crew. But anyways, it's so cool, man. I love the way season 1 ended. It picked up a ton because it kind of starts off a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's pretty funny consistently. It's pretty funny. I like it a lot. Like, it starts off pretty well. Like, especially what keeps me entertained is the humor and the fighting, right? And then later on, it's the actual story that I'm actually like invested in the characters, But yeah, I just like Hanazawa is one of my favorite characters too. He knows his place. He knows his responsibilities. He knows his he's pretty strong too. Like you can't like say that Hanazawa is not a talented freaking Esper because he is sick, dude. Like, he learns the whips after seeing it done once by that other Terada, I think his name was. Like, dude, he's pretty talented too, man. Like, he's pretty talented. He's the shadow leader of Black Vinegar. That's so funny to me. And then Mob is the shadow leader of Salt Middle School. I think it's. I don't even know if he knows that he's like seen as the shadow leader. I think that's so funny. But Mob has become super popular, and I feel like that girl might like him now. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Such a good show, man. But yeah, it starts off a little slow. Um, there's just a lot of Mob himself doesn't have too much personality, but you know we know why. That's part of his personality. He hides it until he explodes with personality, and then he's freaking sick. But Ritsu is just full of personality, man. He's so cool. He's just like he's so cool. He's like it's like the perfect like example of real life, you know? Like no matter what you have in life, you always look at what you don't have. You know what I mean? You're always like coveting, or you're always like jealous, or you're always seeing what other people have. And it's just real. You know what I mean? Like it no matter what, you're always comparing yourself to other people, even when you don't realize it. Like all the time, you know. And like a lot of people have gotten good at not doing it. Like I feel like I'm not that jealous of stuff, you know, but I sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, oh wow, I guess, you know, I do want that, or I do like what this guy can do, or she's really talented in this. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's not so much coveting, but anyways, you know what I mean. So like Ritsu, he's always wanted psychic powers, and it finally awakened inside of him, which is super cool. And like the way it awakened was pretty cool too. Like I don't know, it's just so sick, dude. It's so good. I'm also kind of curious about Reagan. Like, can he just only see Dimple, or can he now learn to be an actual psychic or an Esper? You know what I mean? Like, has he unlocked some sort of psychic ability now? I mean, they kind of hint, you know, by him saying like, "Oh, I can only see you now. I'm not actually an Esper." You know, but maybe he can learn a thing or two. You know, he might be able to actually be a psychic. That'd be cool. I just feel like it set it up so well for season 2 though, and so I'm pretty excited for whenever that happens. I mean, One Punch Man season 2 is barely gonna come out. I think this next year. I know we've announced it before in one of our past episodes, so who knows how long Mob Psycho 100 is gonna, you know, take to come out with season 2. Also, Mob Psycho 100 is not as popular as One Punch Man. It really is not. A lot of people don't know about that show. So maybe, hopefully, I can raise some awareness and, you know, have people learn about the show a little bit. But I'm going to go with my favorite character. Let's do a favorite character. I think it's Ritsu. Dude. Because, like, he's just cool. He's cool. He even surprises himself. That's what I like too. He surprises himself with his power after he kind of learns how to use it. Yeah, I like Ritsu a lot. Villain is the sword guy. My favorite villain. That's the next question. That I'm just asking myself these questions. Sorry, I gotta learn to say it out loud. I'm just talking to myself here. I'm not that crazy, I swear. So anyways, Jugen, the sword guy. Well, Jugan is the name of his sword that was broken by Reagan, Arakara. But he's probably my favorite villain. He's sick. He is so sick, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Especially the fight. His fight, dude. He cut everything with his sword. Oh my gosh, that was so cool, man. Holy crap. He's so sick. But yeah. Dude, honestly, like, such a good freaking show, man. Oh, so good. I love it. Literally love the show. Like 100%. 100%. Mob Psycho 100%. Feel me, dog? George calls it Mob Psycho 101. It's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty funny. What else? What else about this show can I talk about? Reagan is funny, man. He's a phony, but like he's probably the funniest character. Honestly, he's probably the funniest. Especially because I totally thought he had us all goofed, man, when he was the boss, when he was known as the boss or seen as the boss of the organization. That was funny. Like, super funny. And like everyone believed him. Oh my gosh, dude. It's a good freaking show, man. If you've watched the show, let me know. If you haven't watched it and I might have convinced you, let me know. If I didn't convince you, also let me know. Comment section. Yeah. But yeah, I love it. It's a super good show. I definitely recommend it. So please go watch it. He definitely recommends it.
Absolutely not. Stop pointing at me, you stupid face.
So yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's so good. Especially if you watch One Punch Man, I feel like you'll like this show. It's the art style reminds me more of like Gurren Lagann, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, and also the one with the scissors. Oh, what was that one? Kill La Kill. Kill La Kill. I have to finish watching Kill La Kill. It was just a little too much for me. But I know if it's anything like Gurren Lagann, which is the same artist of Kill La Kill, it's got to be good. I have to finish watching that. I really do. But yeah, anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna end. It's actually like, I'm filming this at like, it's like 12 o'clock at night right now. Or like 1 a.m. I'm just really bored and awake. So anyways, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to support us. Follow us on Instagram too. Just type in Sugoi Anime 1. The number 1. No spaces. And you'll be able to find us. And you can follow us. And I post stuff up every week. I try to do every day. I'm not good at it. Not good at it at all. But hey, that's okay. You know? It's okay. But yeah, help us out, man. Follow us, like us. You know, donate if you want to donate on Patreon. Like the video, comment, share it. If you know people that like anime, show them this podcast. Show them our channel. They might like our content. You know? Anyways, so I'm going to wish all of you guys Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Chrysler. And Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. If you are watching, right? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content coming real soon. Love your face. Merry Christmas. Or whatever holiday you celebrate. And if you're Jehovah's Witness and you don't celebrate holidays, happy... What's today? Saturday? Happy Saturday, man. Or Sunday, or Monday, or Tuesday, whatever day you're watching this episode. Happy whatever day it is. Whatever you celebrate, whatever your religious views, whatever it is, happy day to you, sir or miss. Okay? Love your face. Bye.
I hate all of you.